Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Peleliu battle. So we're going to be finishing up this monk, hopefully in the next 24 hours. Currently it's almost 2 in the morning. I am only recording this because a couple hours ago or so I got this whole package. So I'm going to put all this together and tomorrow I'll finish that. Because that's why I have milk right there. I have milk there because I'm literally about to go to bed here soon. I'm just recording this part of the video. I'm probably going to put this together and then go to bed. And then tomorrow I'll put all the figures on there, whatever finishing touches I want to do. And we'll leave it at that. And yeah. So I'm going to showcase what I got first. And then I'll showcase it again. Probably tomorrow or something like that, whenever I decide to show this off. I got 5 Type 99 LMGs, 20 Arasakas. These Arasakas came with these Japanese soldiers. Got 8 Marines, which these Marines are the same ones that are over here. So that's not too bad. I'll have some more Marines to put over there. They actually do come with these little weapon packs, which I'm probably going to throw a few weapons like into a little baggie to get rid of. Like, for example, a brown BAR, like completely brown, a brown bazooka, brown ammo clip thing. So, and then, like I said, these Arasakas here came with these Japanese, which these are fakes, by the way. All of these are fakes. But these guys don't even have side printing. They don't have back printing. But that won't matter because I'm going to go and throw one of these little things on them, which this is supposed to be a Soviet robe or whatever you want to call it, like a greatcoat. But I think it could work for the Japanese. So I got 20 of these for my, I got 20 of those for my 20 Japanese here, so I'm going to be putting these together. And, yeah, that's really all I got. 5 of these Type 99 LMGs for the Japanese, 20 Arasakas for the Japanese, 8 Marines. These I'm probably going to get rid of, unless I decide to paint them, but probably going to get rid of them because I don't really like them that much. And then that's just going to be my Japanese soldiers, so we're just going to go and put those together, and possibly tomorrow I'll do that. I'm not sure, because like I said, it's already like 2 in the morning. So hopefully tomorrow, because it's currently like Thursday night going on to Friday morning basically. So, well, it's Friday morning technically. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna go on ahead and probably start putting a little bit of this together. Probably watch some YouTube for a little bit, something like that. So I'll get back to you whenever I finish putting all that together. And I won't put it on the build tonight. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. So, which tomorrow would be Friday, which is technically today, you know what I mean. But yeah, so I'm not yapping for so long. I will see you whenever I get back from putting all this together, and I'll have it all displayed right here. So currently it's the morning, it's like 10 o'clock, and I'm starting to put together all this stuff. I got 1 soldier put together so far. I'm not gonna lie, they actually look really nice. If I get them off the base plate, you can see they didn't have any back printing, but like, they look pretty nice with this. I actually am really happy with it. Like, I mean, it looks really nice to me. I really like it. I think they look pretty nice. I mean, obviously the tan doesn't exactly match, but that's kind of the way it goes with that fabric. They're not always going to match like that, but I think it's fine. It doesn't look too bad. They look pretty good in my opinion for a Japanese soldier. And you can see they do have the headband. I don't know what that's called, but you know, stick cam right there. I got 19 more of these guys to do. And then once they're all built, I'll give them all these Arasakas, and because I have 20 of these Arasakas, so they're all going to get Arasakas, but these Type 99s are probably going to be for like 5 of them maybe. We'll see. I'm not too sure how I want to do that. I just bought these because on the build, if I zoom my camera out, I wanted to have, yeah, I got my breakfast here, by the way. I wanted to have 2 machine gunners, and I was thinking somewhere around here I can have a guy with a Thompson, like a Marine, shooting at them through the trench or whatever. Thought that would have been neat, so yeah, I'm gonna get back on this, and I'll be right back whenever I finish. So far in the past 30 minutes, I have got like 10 of these guys, so half of them done. I got 10 more to do. Not gonna lie, these guys actually look pretty nice, so I won't lie. Pretty good looking people. They look pretty good. The only problem that I've noticed is some of these guys do have loose arms, so some of these guys might not get used in builds. And if they do, they won't be in anything crazy. Like, they'll be running with a rifle on their hand or something like that. They won't be doing anything crazy. But these guys with the tight arms, like this guy right here, he has pretty tight arms, so they shouldn't come loose. But the reason they're loose, I don't know if it's because of just the fact that they're fake figs or what, but this one here, like, he has tight arms. This one here I just did has pretty tight arms, so they could be doing something like manning a Japanese machine gun or, you know, shooting a rifle or something like that. So, I don't know. We'll see. So, I'm going to get the other half done. We'll be right back. Alright, so I've put all these guys together. There's 20 of these Japanese with the robes, the greatcoats. And then I somehow got an extra one. So I had 21 Japanese, apparently. So I just gave him a Type 99. He probably won't be on the build or used, but we'll see. Maybe he will be. I don't know. But he isn't too bad, so maybe he'll be used. I don't know. But they're not too bad. I mean, they don't have back printing, but I mean, that's not that big of a deal in my opinion. If you're just, you know, using them in a certain angle, like if you're just throwing them down in the trench like this or something like that, you're not really going to look at the back printing. But if you have them like in a build something similar to that way or something like that, then yeah, then you'll notice it. But you're not really going to notice it as bad when you're like having them positioned like that. So it's not too big of a deal for me. So I'm going to throw him back down right there. And I got my 8 Marines. One problem, that Marine, I can't even put his hand on, because look, his arm is like that. So he's going to be handless. So he's going to be a junk Marine for now, and just not have a hand. He's just going to be an unused one. So that's just how that's going to go. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I need to show off right here. Like, I got these Type 99s. I've shown these off. These are LMGs. They look really nice, considering they're two-tone. And the metal on it's really nice. I mean, these Type 99s, like, they look really nice, too, in my opinion. And that's the weird thing. For some reason, the LMG and the rifle is called the Type 99, apparently. I think that's so weird. But it's kind of cool. But you can see there, if I can get it to focus, you can see the Type 99 there and all the stuff they have on it. I can see it a little better here. The lighting isn't the greatest, but there is another little bit of printing. If I can do that, you can see it. You can see that there is the wood on the handle too, which I think is super neat. Throw this guy back down right there. So, really nice looking Arasakas, personally. Like, I feel like every detail was done pretty accurately and pretty nice. So, I don't know if I'm going to ever use these as Gewehrs for Germans. I might. I don't know. I think that would be nice just to save a little bit of money on my Germans, because I'm going to make fake Germans one of these days. So, and I'm going to make fake, what's it called? Get that to focus. I'm going to make some fake French, fake Germans, and fake British for World War I at some point. So, for those, I'm wanting to use those if I can for the Germans, if they work like that. Because I'll just put what I'll do is I'll take this rifle and put it beside like a, you know, Gewehr 98 and just see how it looks. So that's pretty much just gonna be the last little clip that I do for this, and I'm gonna start putting them on this build now. Alright, so now I put all the soldiers on the build, and I had 7 Japanese to spare and 1 Marine, because obviously this Marine doesn't have a hand. But I also did put them on my mini mocks here, these 2. I just got 2 that are Iwo Jima. This one I'm going to keep together because I really like that. And that one I just did for fun because I wanted to showcase my Brickmania Type 1 anti-tank gun. So I wanted to showcase that. So I've never used it in a mock yet, so I wanted to do a mock with it. And I'm not going to lie, these like 22 LR rounds look really good. Like, they're safe. It's not dangerous or anything, and they look good for artillery shells. Same with the casings there, too. So, but that's going to be a short. That's going to be a short. That's just, I wanted to showcase them, have a little sneak peek. But this is the big boy of this video. This I have finished. I don't know how many soldiers are on here. I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 Marines. You're free to fact check me if I'm wrong on that. And there's a ton of Japanese here in these trenches. 6. There's 8 Marines and 11 Japanese, so that's 19 soldiers, which I'm sure I could probably put more on there, especially if I want to make more dead Marines. I just want to make a bunch of them charging. Like, for example, you got this guy here with a 1911. He's just taking cover. You got that guy there with an M1 Grand, M1 Grand, M1 Grand. That guy's dead with an M1 Grand. That guy has an M1 Grand. Only reason I didn't give him M1 carbines like I did here is just because they weren't really used in frontline combat. And honestly, I just wanted to mix it up with this mini mock, so I didn't want them both to have M1 Grands, so I just wanted to do that. So, you know. But frontline combat, I believe they didn't really have M1 carbines. Maybe they did. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. But as you can see, if I kneel down a moment, because my chair is on the other side of the room and I don't feel like sitting on it while doing this. I just got a bunch of Japanese in the trenches. A lot of them have Arisakas. 2 of them have the Type 99, which I can zoom in a little bit. It's nothing too crazy. Like, there's not a lot of detail in the trenches. I probably could have stuffed 1 more Japanese, like, right here, pretty much in between these 2. But I didn't. And now it's not focused. But I think these guys look pretty nice for what purpose I need them for. Like, as you can see, they look pretty nice. They're not terrible quality either. Like, they look pretty good, honestly, for what I needed them for. So we're just gonna go over the build now, and I'm gonna get started on that. All right, so we're gonna start from the water all the way to the end here. So you can see how I did this beach. It's just for the water, it's just 2 different parts. It's just these little 1x1 round studs, and then the 1x2 tiles and clear. I like using these for like ice pieces, but I kind of like them more for this too, because honestly, as much as I like using the 1x1 round studs for it, the problem is sorting them gets annoying because they're extremely similar. So finding them is a little annoying compared to those pieces, so I find that easier. So it's a nice looking water thing too. I think the one thing I could have done better on is the beach. Like, it's not really a natural gradient, but I think it looks fine. It's not too bad. And as you can see, I think the one problem that I did here was a lot of them look the same in their running pose, but, you know, there ain't too much you can do because there's only so many poses you can give them. But so a lot of these guys have them on Garands, like I said. Sorry if I'm a little sick right now. I do sound a little sick. I've been kind of just dealing with it for a long time now. But you can see he's got an M1 Garand. He's running towards this guy here with a Thompson. Same with that guy there with an M1 Garand. See that guy there? He has an M1 Garand. He's running there. This guy got gunned down. You can see the little smoke things I wanted to put where the bullets are hitting the sand is what I wanted to showcase. I want to make it look like there's a bullet trail that killed this guy and then is coming for this guy, basically. Then you got this guy here with an M1 Garand kind of just flanking around the side here. This guy with the Arasaka is about to be aiming at him. And you see that guy there, he's dead with an M1 Garand. That guy there, he's just chilling right there, taking cover with a 1911. That's a Brick Arms 1911. And also, that is a Brick Arms bazooka and a Brick Arms Thompson there. But I have this guy here with the bazooka because I want to make it look like he was trying to clear out where this guy there is. I can't zoom any further. But basically that guy right there with the Type 99 LMG. I wanted to make it look like he was about to shoot right there with the bazooka to clear it out a little bit. Because I thought that would have been neat, just something cool. So, I thought that was just a neat little detail. But yeah, there really isn't too much on the American side happening. It's more on the Japanese side where it's a lot more chaotic. Like, these palm trees honestly look really nice. Like, I did them pretty well. I'll say that myself. I really like them. They're really nice. They're simple. They're not too bad. But you can see this guy here, he has an Arasaka. That guy there has a Type 99 LMG. That guy there has a Type 99 Arasaka. That guy there, let me zoom this to 3x. He has a Type 99 LMG, Arasaka, and Arasaka. They're all basically just aiming at this Americans. And this guy here with a Thompson, I apparently didn't zoom all the way to 3x. He's gonna gun down these two Japanese right there. And then he's gonna aim for this guy with the machine gun and try to take him out in case this guy here with the bazooka doesn't. You can see there's this guy standing right there above them, just aiming down with his Arasaka. But back here when you get there, you got all these guys with Arasakas just running there. You got 4 of them running up, I believe. You got one there, one there, one there, and then this guy here, all just basically running to help them fight off the Americans. And they're coming out of the jungle, basically. So I thought that was a neat little detail, too. The jungle really is just a lot of foliage. That's just how I wanted to depict it, because I felt like that was the best way to do it, just for simplicity. So I just kind of found whatever parts I had and made a little bit of rocks, a little bit of just grass and all that stuff. And I did just add a lot of these like big like dark green leaves just to make it look like there was just something on the ground, really, like foliage. So I think it turned out pretty well, honestly. You can let me know down below in the comments. Can I zoom into 3x? There we go. And you can see there I did use the 1x1 round plates in dark tan so that I could depict, like, you know, difference in the gradient of sand and all that stuff. I thought that was a neat little detail. I did that on the beach too, like you can see. If I zoom out a little bit and get it to focus, you can see I made some little rocks and stuff like that on the beach too, like pebbles, all that sort of stuff. I thought that was pretty nice too. So I think this beach came out a lot more detailed, and just this whole mock came out pretty detailed. So probably I'm gonna end it right here, because there really isn't much more to talk about. It's not like my Battle of Kursk build where I had like plenty of detail. This is like a kind of small build. It's not crazy big or anything like that. It's like 32 studs going that way, and then down this way it's 80 studs. So it's not massive by any means, but I know my next one's gonna be much smaller, and I can finish that one like pretty fast because I have everything on hand, unless I want to add a plane. But I don't think I will, because it's going to be the Peleliu airfield mock that I've been talking about. I want to make that. And then after that, this series for Peleliu should be over. So, yeah. Hang on. Alright, so back to what I was saying, because the annoying phone is going off. Give me a minute. Just got to give it a minute. Yeah, we keep getting phone calls today. It's kind of annoying. But, no, I was going to say, I'm going to end it right here. I can always make a guide on how to make the palm trees, because they're actually pretty simple, although I kind of just did show it at one point in the last episode of this, which should have been number 2 or number 3. I think it was number 2 though. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'll probably end up making a short for this too today. I'll release this video today on Friday, same with the short. So yeah, I'm gonna get to doing that, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. If you ever have any build recommendations for me, I can always showcase my figures for inspiration or anything like that. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next video, and hope you all have a great day and a great night. Peace.